Two ATMs, you stepping to what? Who you think they...
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Kareem Hunt with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those plays back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Titans at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man right side is St. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Williams, a man in motion. And the Titans able to bring him down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. On the return, it's Tony. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He'll go right back to Tunyon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with
touchdown. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Extra point on pass up and good. And they make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. That's caught by Galladay. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Diggs going in motion right.
Hey, 66.
Here's Brady to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. Oh, he bowls over him. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, and now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much, because as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by
your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They juked him. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Prescott looks to throw on first. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal, getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady, he's going to dump this off to his running back Hunt. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now Prescott, flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Brady now on 1st down.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing. Prescott. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Kadarius Toney,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point across the open goal. We are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
From just shy of midfield, Brady.
Going right back to Galladay.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. On the counter, Hunt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
68 yards on the ground for him so far.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Brady now on 1st down. Open man is Galladay, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Kareem Hunt,
his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Broncos, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away.
From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Prescott now. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to him and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Going deep for Diggs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers of ball carry.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
And the Titans are right back in this football game.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
Hey, dog. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, dog. Listen. I don't got nothing to say besides use a script. You feel me? Use a script, dog. All I can say is use a script, dog. You got to use it sometime. You feel me? Can't just wait for Madden to bless you. Damn. I love that. That was beautiful.
The corner was there to slam that window shut.
That was beautiful. I liked that. I really think that was realistic, though. You don't think the running back could get that out? Man, the running back getting that out. Yeah, especially on the safety. You crazy? Especially on the safety. Come on now, dog. You gotta be realistic.
Possibly
no.
point. Big play coming.
You blitzing?
This is 3rd and long.
I mean, yeah. I like that. I mean, yeah. Alright. Well, that's good defense. Keep it a buck, dog. I played terrible offense. You played good defense, dog. It's cool. I'm tore up. You played good defense, dog. For sure. I'm losing this shit. Oh, man. Damn, dog. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This one, I feel like I left too many points on the board. I can't even. I don't even know if I could afford this loss. I'm probably out the odds. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Yes. No.
Kadarius, you gotta win, bro.
He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All
I ain't
the
gonna lie,
interceptions
bro.
and more incompletions.
Nah, I'm playing on that boy changing direction crazy.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day
I
when you
do.
feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball. They also want to make sure that the defenders don't
He'd have
take
created
it away.
separation right there. That would have helped me a lot.
On third down, it's
He got him right to the. That's a mile.
Man
Stop
open,
playing.
it's St. Brown. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make
have
the
enough
tackle at the
time.
Broncos 36.
Oh, I wanted to hike it,
This
man.
football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the
Yeah,
football here as we
you
get
got
you reset.
I'm gonna give you some free game. A lot of people don't know,
Search for a late
but
score.
you can smart route the zig route when you do YSL. YSL, tight end whip.
From the 36 now. First
Couple
and
plays
10.
you can do that on, but that's the one I knew, in particular that I'll be doing.
From the shotgun, it's
Yeah,
Prescott.
sure. Ooh, that shit is open.
And
I
he's
wonder if
left
you
with
can
no
stop him.
option here but to throw it away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It
In
stops
real
the
life,
clock
right?
and lets your offense
Real
catch
life,
its
you can
breath
stop that.
and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Prescott.
That'll be caught.
Ooh, don't
St.
fumble.
Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Dak. Rolling to his right.
I
And he
wanted
just
to.
throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I like to throw shit that's open.
After that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every
Maybe if I
second
wasn't
before
running,
the next
it
snap.
could have been.
Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
I ain't even like that play call. Glad you called the timeout.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second.
I'm glad you called the timeout.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I keep it a buck.
And keep in mind,
I was just trying some shit, but that should have worked. I don't understand why it didn't. But yeah, I ain't make the game.
Here's Prescott.
I seen that. 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 Debo. Debo. Now what you do? So what you do right here? Do you go onside kick or you use your 3 timeouts? I'm gonna use my 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right.
I'm gonna use my 3 timeouts, dog.
You actually build up momentum and even more hope when they had to slog their way downfield. They got the
Strip
touchdown.
fumble.
You know, you
Doesn't feel right.
Fumble on the way. Fumble on the way.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
I needed a fumble, man. I ain't need just no tackle.
The Broncos onto the
Damn.
field, ready to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not
There
much
we go.
reason to
Eddie,
use them at this point, as this
Eddie.
one is
Good play,
all but
Eddie.
over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Oh, love Eddie.
We got
It's
plenty
all
of
love
game.
Eddie. I love that Eddie.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And they're going to go with the Jets.
We on that. We on. Punt the ball. Just punt the ball on 3rd down for me.
Now Tennessee gonna
Just punt the
use
ball on
second
3rd down for me.
timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Nah. No, sir.
Got an extra
No,
defensive
sir.
back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
No first down. No first down. No first down. No first down. No first down. No first down. I ain't blitzing.
In motion,
This a
left
bluff.
comes Williams.
This a big bluff.
Back to throw, Brady.
This a big bluff. It's a big bluff.
Get a throw away. He's taken down.
It's a big bluff. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. It's an illusion.
Talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break.
Oh, that's a bad punt. He kicked it to Tony. That's a bad punt. He kicked it to Tony. He kicked it to Tony. That's a bad punt. Oh, I'm trying to get jiggy. I need it down. Oh man, that mission. Oh, I ain't never returned no punt. That should have been a 1.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Nah, yeah, that shit hard. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's some shit that don't even come run. Ain't even run no more.
Marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Jamel Dean, and the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised.
What else could I have drew up right there?
Second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning.
I just played bad, dude. I guess I might tank now. Fuck, I might get a good little drive. I don't know what I'm gonna drive.
I can't believe what we've just seen.
I mean, I joined late. It ain't too much on me. So I ain't really tripping. I like the league. I like the team I got. I got young receivers. He should have fumbled. GG.
So this one will wind up a victory.
Charles said